towards the center of the arena. And say walk on, hands forward though. See, you're pulling too much, so she's not going to move because you're bringing that hand. Julie, you cannot bring your hand to your hip like that, okay? Get them out in front of you, let we just come. And then when she gets ahead of you, go ahead and let her. And then, guys, for flat classes, which this is, we always carry our crop on the inside of the arena, okay? So the judge doesn't necessarily see it so much. But when we ride in the jump classes, we have it on our outside hand. Riders at the trot. Hands forward. So you should be trotting this, so whatever you're doing, put it at a trot. Even if you're cutting through, it should be, shorten that rein. Do not go to the offside. Shorten your rein. Shorten your rein. So when they're little like this, we call them rein riders, and they're doing this, like that's like their handlebars on a bike or something. That's all wrong. So it's literally trained to go little, like this means left, this means right. We don't actually physically bring their head over. So eventually they'll get to be 90% leg rider, and that's how you're supposed to ride, hips and legs. And a little bit of talking with your hands, that's it. But unfortunately when they're little, that's all they can do, you know, when they're starting out. And you be adult and start out that way too. You just, all you want to do is control them out. And just go on the inside track. So the other thing you can do is go on inside of them. So we have the outside track and the inside track. All right, riders in your 2-point hold. So at the 2-point hold, we still want to straight line from our bit to our elbow. And we want to get our booty up. We don't want to stand up in our stirrup. We want our knees in, heels down. Joe, sticks a little bit. You're a little too over your horse. So get your butt. So instead of leaning forward, I want butt out. So butt goes behind and not so much over the shoulder of your horse. Okay? There you go. Let's switch our crop hands because it's a flat class to our inside hand. Good. Nice change. Go ahead on the inside track. Just go straight on the inside track, Deb. Stay straight. Stay straight. There you go. So that would be considered the inside track, which is perfectly okay to be on. Riders at the walk. And halt your horses. Make sure your fingers are up on the top of your rein. All right, Vivian, back up your horse 3 steps. So to your hip bones and say back, lean back a little bit. Say back, back, put your heel on her. Just kick her a little bit. Every time she tries to take your reins out of your hand, you should kick her. Kick her. Now make her go back. Heel. Okay. This is a trick you guys have let her learn how to do. Because she's like, I'm the boss now. I can take your reins from you. All right, back up, back up. But your thumb's not on top, so it's always going to go through your hands. Back, back, kick, kick, kick. There you go, hands forward. And that tells her she's done and good. All right, Josephine, back up your horse 3 steps. It's a constant pull. One more. Kick her. There, hands forward. Good job. All right, go ahead, Juliana. Say back to your hips. Don't go to your belly button. Go to your hips. That's your belly button. So look at me. These are my hips. To my hips. Slide your hands on your reins. That's the problem. You're already too far back.